Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to learn how to install any operating system on a computer. It can be Windows, Linux, or even Mac OS. So let's get started. First of all, open my computer and look at the processor. This is an AMD processor, so I can install any operating system on this one. But if you have an Intel processor, then also you can follow this video and install any operating system. And here is the list of things that you will require to install any operating system. Number 1, operating system. Here I'm going to install Windows 10. But you can install Windows 11 or any other Linux distribution like Ubuntu, Fedora, Mint, Zorin, Pop! OS, Elementary OS, etc. Secondly, you need at least 8 GB USB flash drive. And third of all, you need a bootable USB creator software like Rufus Balena, Etcher, AnetBootin, Ventoy, etc. Here I'm going to use Rufus, which is my favorite one. Now let's start the installation process. First of all, choose the operating system. We have 3 major operating systems: Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Let's discuss them one by one. First of all, Windows. Windows is developed by Microsoft. It's a proprietary operating system. It's good for gaming, for office work, and for general use. Now, if you talk about Linux, then Linux is an open-source operating system. It's absolutely free. There are multiple distributions of Linux like Ubuntu, Fedora, Mint, Zorin, Pop! OS, Elementary OS, etc. Linux is best for developers, for programmers, and it's absolutely secure, stable, and reliable. Then we have Mac OS. Mac OS is developed by Apple. It only works on Apple devices, so you cannot install Mac OS on a normal PC. It's not possible. So I'm going to install Windows 10 today. For that, go to the official website of Windows, which is this one. Click on Download Windows 10 Disk Image. Accept the terms and click on Confirm. Now it will check your PC and recommend the 64-bit version, which is the most common one. Click on Confirm. Now it will start downloading and it will take some time depending on your internet connection. Now, once it finishes, click on the Download Now button and save the ISO file on your desktop. Now let's move on to Linux. Let's download the ISO file for Ubuntu 22.04, which is the latest one. For that, go to the official website of Ubuntu, which is this one. Click on Download Ubuntu and download the desktop version. Now it will start downloading and it will take some time depending on your internet connection. Now, once it finishes, click on the Download Now button and save the ISO file on your desktop. Now, let's talk about Mac OS. If you have a Mac, then you can go to the Mac App Store and download the Mac OS from here. But please note that you cannot install Mac OS on a normal PC. Now we have the ISO file for both Windows and Linux. Now use any of these two tools to create a bootable USB. Here I'm going to use Rufus, which is my favorite one. So plug in your USB, open Rufus, select the partition scheme according to your operating system. For Windows, select MBR, and for Linux, select GPT. Next, select the target system. For Windows, select this one, and for Linux, select this one. Next, select the ISO file for Windows. Click on the Select button and select the Windows ISO file from your desktop. Same way for Linux. Select the Ubuntu ISO file, and after that, click on Start. Now it will start creating the bootable USB. Wait for a few seconds and it will finish soon. And now our USB is ready to install the operating system. Now we need to boot from the USB. For that, plug in your USB, restart your computer, and press F2, F12, Escape, or Delete key depending on your PC. And here is my BIOS. Now select the Advanced tab, then select the USB as the first boot option. Save the changes and exit. Now it will restart and boot from the USB and we'll see the Windows installer. First of all, click on Install Now. Next, click on Custom. Install Windows only. Now select the drive where you want to install Windows. Here I'm going to select this one and Next. Click on Next. Now it will start formatting the drive. Wait for a few seconds and it will finish soon. And now we can see the Windows desktop. So that's it, guys. This is how you can install Windows on a computer. The installation process for Linux is almost same. If you want to know the detailed process, then check out the links in the description. And please note that before installing any operating system, always back up your files because it can erase your data. Also, make sure that your PC meets the minimum requirements for that particular operating system. And always download the operating system from the official website, not from any third-party sources. I hope this video solves your problem. If it does, please hit the like button. And if you have any questions, then comment down below. Thanks for watching.